going to talk about love. And I would imagine that it's hard to find love during a pandemic because can you swipe right? Can you swipe left? Can you even touch a new date? Are you having virtual dates? What does this world look like? We are going to bring in right now to answer those questions and so much more with Lisa Chapin. She is the matchmaker. Match with Lisa. Thank you for being with us. It's so great to have you on the Oakland County Megacast.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to share my passion with you.
Oh, that is great. But I have to ask, are people having Zoom dates?
They are. They are. I've had tremendous success during the COVID pandemic. They are lonely. People are stuck at home. They're scared to go out. They don't want to go to restaurants. And so they have no way to meet people. From age 21 to 80, I have people calling me. And it's such an exciting time because I have a venue for them to meet people. So it's great. And they trust me. So it's a great option for them.
So, Lisa, if we can back up for just a second, explain to us again about your matchmaking service and how you got into this to begin with.
Well, I have been matchmaking since I've been around 16, and I just did it organically. And I was always fixing people up as a kid. I just had a knack for it. So it kind of grew into my passion. I feel like I have like just a gift that was given to me about I just innately know. And over the past 30 years, I've probably fixed up over 300 people. And it's so exciting to be able to watch people who you fixed up in their 20s to have children and now college and now their kids are getting married and babies and I'm part of the process. So I it kind of just organically grew, and I haven't done it business wise for about 20 years. And then during the pandemic, people were calling me off the hook. I'm lonely. Where do you meet people? I don't know what to do. And so people kind of talked me into doing this again. And it's gone off the charts.
So, how does one meet a new love of their life during a pandemic via Zoom?
Well, first of all, the process for me is you go to my website, which is matchwithlisa.com, and you read it and you fill out the application and you make sure that we're a fit because I'm really looking for people who are serious and want to be in a commitment and want to find their true love. I'm looking for someone who is ready to share their life and their journey with someone. I don't want to fix people up that just want to date. You know, those are the other dating sites. And it's funny, I have people calling me all the time and they're like, I've been on this site in this site for a year and I'm not finding anyone. I'm like, exactly. That's why you need to come to me, because if you want to find your true love, I will work on that. And I take it very seriously. I work one on one with you and I kind of look for a deeper connection in what you're looking for. And so when I find it, I fix you guys up, I get to know you, and then I introduce you on a Zoom. I say, hi, this is, Sherry, and this is Stuart or whoever. And I leave the Zoom and they're on their own. And so it's pretty fun. People are really enjoying it. They feel it's safe. They feel like I've taken my time to fix people up and I've really put a lot of myself into it.
What are you looking for to try to bring two people together? How do you make that match?
Well, there's so many different factors. One of them is their their interests. What do you like to do? Do you have kids? Do you work? Do you not work? Do you like to travel? Do you not like to travel? Do you want someone who's tall, who's not tall, who lives in Michigan, who doesn't live in Michigan, who there's so many different facets. I ask questions and I just really get to know you. And I try to find out really what they're looking for. And I just got off the phone with a client and she said to me, oh, I'm dating off the hook. Like I have dates nonstop. And I said to her, well, then why are you coming to me? And so she said, because I want more dates. And I said, well, don't you want a commitment? She's like, no, I just want a date. I said, oh, okay. So that's not the girl for me, because the guys that I'm talking to really want to be in a relationship. And once someone comes to me, I feel like they've exhausted all their efforts type of thing. And they're serious. They're like, okay, I got divorced. I had fun. I'm now ready to settle down. I want a partner. I always say there's a lid for every pot. When people say, I'm never going to find anyone, I promise you, you are. It's a journey and you got to take it with me. You got to put, there's a saying on my Facebook. It says, put your heart in my hands. And that's how I believe it. You give me the opportunity to find your true love, and I will find it.
Lisa Chaben with us. She is a matchmaker from Match with Lisa on the Oakland County Megacast, joining us today. Lisa, dating is certainly different than it was 10 years ago or 20 years ago in the modern times, and then the pandemic makes that even more different. How has the pandemic changed the way that dating is in our modern times, and how may it change it going into the future?
Well, I have so many different clients that are aging from 21 to 80. So that's people that are in college, people getting out of medical school, law school, PA school, people that are trying to get a job, period. They have no way to meet anyone. There's no venues. You can't go to a bar. No one sits at the bar. People are scared to go inside. People are scared to do anything. They're even like, I'm making people, if you go on a date, you have to get a COVID test. You can't just go meet for coffee, period. So the COVID and the Zooming are kind of going together because it's kind of, you meet online, you talk to each other, you get to know each other. And just like now, just like you're interviewing me. So it's comfortable for me. I get to talk to you. I'm in my home. I feel safe and I'm not worried about catching anything. And we really get to, we're a little bit more open. I feel very free. I can talk to you. I'm not nervous. I'm not in a TV station, or I'm not, sitting at a bar and there's 80 other people around and people are looking going, oh yeah, that's their first date. So, or they're just meeting. So people find a safeness in dating through Zoom.
Lisa Chaben with us here on the Oakland County Megacast. She is a matchmaker. Match with Lisa. I do have single girlfriends. They are struggling during the pandemic and trying to meet other people. When should someone turn to a matchmaker?
Well, I feel right now is a really good time because where else, it's exhausting. Where else are you going to meet someone? You can't. The gyms aren't safe. It's very hard to go to a gym right now. You can't really go inside to the restaurant unless you feel secure enough. So unless you're going on any website, it's very difficult. And I have a lot of friends who did this before, and that's who pushed me to please help them. Please open up again. Please open your business. And it's a lot because I take it so personally. I want to be the person to help you. I want to find you your perfect match. I'm just not setting you up with 3 random dates. I'm like, Sue likes skiing and Aspen and wants to go here. And the other person is like, no, I only like the beach and I want to do this. So it's a lot of thought. It's a lot of time. I put a lot of myself into the dates that I fix up.
So I will have to say, if someone would have told me I was going to be married to my husband, I would have told them they were crazy. Because, we were coworkers, and at the beginning was like, what? Oh, no. And literally, and I tell them the story. If you would have told me I ended up married to my husband, no way. And we just celebrated 10 years. So what do you do in those situations when they say opposites do attract? There is something about organic of allowing a friendship to blossom into love.
Absolutely. I think one of my greatest assets that I give to people is just not fixing up men and women or anyone for that matter. I fix up girlfriends. I fix up people that don't know anyone. They move into town. I am a people connector on so many different levels. So it is great. It's a companion. It could be a soulmate. It could be a marriage. It could just be someone to go play golf with or go to the movies with or do anything with. Having someone to share your life with on whatever level that you're looking for is so important. Loneliness is a real thing, and people are experiencing in this COVID real loneliness, and especially going into the winter. Like, where are you going to go? Flu season, COVID season? I mean, people don't feel safe. And I have so many great ideas for dating, outside and with your masks on or whatever till you get to know each other. There's igloos, there's bundling up and going snowshoeing. There's so many outdoor fun activities to meet people. So I'm giving people hope where to date, how to date, where to go. Like when you swipe, you don't even know where these people are from.
Hope is a good thing during a pandemic. You're listening to 89.3 WBLD Orchard Lake, 88.1 WBFH Bloomfield Hills. We are speaking with Lisa Chaben. She is a matchmaker, Match with Lisa. You had mentioned that you not only match boyfriend, girlfriend, potential love interest, but also girlfriends. I believe there are other websites like Bumble and some of the other ones that actually have these groups where people can meet up as friends as well. How important is it to have those connections with just people during the middle of a pandemic?
Well, imagine this. My busiest time was the first week of September. I have friends who are single, empty nesters, husbands and wives, all their kids left. They're alone in their house. We're in the middle of a pandemic. You don't feel safe going anywhere. You can't go up north to your house because everyone says it's dangerous. We're now under lockdown up there. Where do you go? How sad are you? So I have people reaching out to me on so many levels, even just as friendship. Someone to talk to on the phone, someone to Zoom with, someone to walk outside with, go to Kensington, be across the way from one another. It is so important to have that connection. People need people. People need to touch people. People need to be near people. You need that human touch. It's so important.
It is so important. Lisa Chaben here with us on the Oakland County MegaCast. Great conversation. We love having you on with us, and we so appreciate your time. I think we need to offer up. Tyler, you don't have a girlfriend, do you?
I do not, no.
Tyler doesn't have a girlfriend. I think we should offer him up as a test subject. What do you think?
Okay, sounds great.
There's a lot of
Tyler's looking at me like he wants to kill me right now.
Of course.
That's not the first time I've been volunteered for something here. I've been volunteered to have my hair cut by a dog groomer earlier by day. There's a long history there. I'm the show's test dummy.
Lisa, I think we should talk after the show.
Oh, boy.
I think we should too. Tyler, call me at matchwithlisa.com, 1-833-2-MATCH-YOU, and I will take care of you.
Thank you so much for taking the time with us. We appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Match with Lisa, you can find you pretty easily on social media and Facebook. So we appreciate your time. And we say to all the people, because isolation is a really big issue right now for the single people out there in the world. They need that connection with people. So thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.